We'll kickstart this edition with some news just coming in at this point in time. Sources tell us multiple names come up during the vice presidential candidate during the India Alliance meeting as well. India Alliance meeting. Tiruchi Siva, MP, and Mylswamy Annadurai, former ISRO scientist, names have been suggested by the DMK in this particular meeting. Remember, the BJP-led NDA has already announced the name of its candidate, who happens to be from Tamil Nadu, and the choice is VP of the vice presidential candidate is CP Radhakrishnan for the NDA led by the Bharatiya Janata Party. The opposition too, the India bloc, is fine-tuning its strategy and having a meeting regarding the same. Multiple names have come up during this discussion that was held as far as the India Alliance is concerned. Tiruchi Shiva's name, who's an MP, and also Mylswamy's Annadurai, beg your pardon, former ISRO scientist. His name too has been suggested by the DMK, clearly in a bid to counter the narrative that the DMK, if at all, does not support clearly the NDA candidates, the NDA's vice presidential nominee, sending out a message that it is not for the people of Tamil Nadu, given that the candidate chosen by the NDA is from Tamil Nadu, and hence these two names, Tiruchi Siva and Mylswamy Annadurai. Piyush Mishra has got more details. Piyush, by when will we get a clearer idea about who finally is the candidate from the India bloc? Of course, deliberations are very much on. What else are you picking up?
Well, Sneha, what we're now learning is that there will be a meeting of India Alliance at 5:30 p.m. In that meeting itself, the decision will be taken. As of now, India bloc has not taken any kind of decision, but there are a few words that those are doing round where what we are told is that DMK wants to put forth the name of Tiruchi Shiva because he comes from Tamil Nadu. Sources have also suggested that DMK does not want to be seen as a party opposing the name of CP Radhakrishnan. Why? Because he hails from the state of Tamil Nadu, and if DMK opposes the candidature of CP Radhakrishnan, then it would send a wrong signal in the state for DMK, as BJP could go among the people and tell them that DMK opposed the candidature of a man who hails from the state of Tamil Nadu. And that's why what we are learning is that Tamil face versus Tamil face could be the politics on which India Alliance could focus on. And that's why DMK is most likely to put forward the name of Tiruchi Shiva when the meeting of India bloc takes place. As of now, no decision has been taken. Yes, there are few parties who have neutral stance like BJD, YSRCP. They are likely to extend their complete support to the candidature of CP Radhakrishnan. But the India bloc has not decided. We spoke to a few Congress and Samajwadi Party MPs also. They were of the view that CP Radhakrishnan is a RSS man and that they cannot support him. So when these parties cannot support him, then obviously they are going to put forth a name. Most likely they are going to announce their candidate also, but everything will be decided in the meeting, which is also to take place at 5:30 p.m. today.
Piyush Mishra, I'm going to leave it there for the moment, getting in those details and tracking those fast-moving developments as far as the choice of the vice presidential candidate is concerned here. And more news coming in. The National Democratic Alliance has announced veteran leader CP Radhakrishnan as its vice presidential candidate ahead of the India bloc meeting to strategize. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has spoken with the several opposition leaders. Remember, the India bloc is already strategizing. Now, Radhakrishnan is currently the Maharashtra governor but has held several key positions in his political journey there. He's also served as the Tamil Nadu BJP chief in the past. He's been associated with the RSS and Jansangh, comes from the OBC background. This announcement comes just months ahead of the Tamil Nadu elections. Radhakrishnan is a BJP veteran from Tamil Nadu who has played a key role in building the party's presence in the state. Prime Minister Modi has hailed his nomination, backing his dedication, humility and also intellect. Modi lauded his community service and grassroots work over the years.
நாங்கள் பார்க்கல டிவி நேற்று நேரத்துலேயும் படுத்துட்டு அதெல்லாம் பார்க்கல அப்போ வந்து சொன்னாங்க இப்படி கிடச்சிருக்குதுன்னு சந்தோஷம். இது பதவியினுடைய பவரில் நானெல்லாம் சாதாரண ஆள். நான் ஒரு எலிமெண்ட்ரி ஸ்கூல் டீச்சர் தான். ஆனால் என்னுடைய எண்ணத்தில் அவன் அரசியலுக்கு வரணும், இராணுவத்துக்கு வரணுங்கிற ஒரு எண்ணம் இருந்தது. அது அவன் மூலமாக நிறைவேறிடுச்சு. சந்தோஷம்தான். அவன் ரொம்ப அரசியல் பாடுபட்டேன், அதுக்கு பலன் கிடைச்சிருக்குது, சந்தோஷம். அவரைத்தான் கும்பிடணும். யாருக்கு எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டு வேலை அரசியல் பாடுபட்டாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு நல்லது செய்யணும். மோடி ஐயா வந்து செஞ்சிருக்காரு. வாஜ்பாயும் ரொம்ப பிரியமாக இருப்பார் எம்பியாக இருக்கும்போது ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் கிட்ட. ஆனால் அவர் வயசாகி போனதுனால அவர்னால எதுவும் செய்ய முடியல. மோடி ஐயா வந்து இந்த பதவி கொடுக்கணும், நல்ல இதுக்கு பாடுபட்டதுக்கு இது பதவி கொடுக்கணும்னு நினச்சிருக்கிறார்.
அதனால அவர் குணத்தை பற்றி சொல்லவே வேண்டியதில்லை. யாருக்கிட்டே தப்பாக பேச மாட்டார், ஒன்றும் பண்ண மாட்டார், கரெக்டாக செய்வார். எந்த தொழில் செஞ்சாலும் கரெக்டாக செய்வார். அப்புறம் பிஜேபியில் சேர்ந்தார், தொழில் கொஞ்சம் நல்லாவே நடந்தார். அப்புறம் அவருக்கு நான் வேணுங்கிற ஹெல்ப் அவருக்கு நல்லா செஞ்சுட்டு இருந்தேனுங்க. அவரும் செய்வார். மாமனார்னா நல்லா மதிப்பு கொடுப்பாரு.
எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப குடும்ப நண்பர், எங்களுக்கு நண்பராக இருந்து அவர் இந்த மாதிரி பெரிய மாபெரும் இந்திய பொறுப்புக்கு வந்திருக்கிறவருக்கு எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். அதே மாதிரி அவர் சின்ன அரசியல் எம்பியாக இருந்த காலத்தில், சேர்மனாக இருந்த காலத்தில் நாங்கள்லாம் உடனே இருந்திருக்கிறோம். எந்த விதமான மாற்றம் அவர்கிட்ட எதிர்பார்க்கவே முடியாது. ஆரம்பத்தில் எப்படி பழகினாரோ அதே நல்ல அந்த குணத்தோட தான் பழகுவார்.
சின்ன வயசுலேயே RSS ட்ரைனிங் எடுத்தவர். முக்கியமான இது வாஜ்பாய்க்கு தொடர்ந்தமாக அடையருக்கு சேர்மன் ஆக்கினாரு, அடுத்தது கவர்னர் ஆக்கினாரு, அடுத்தது வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் ஆக்கிறார். அதனால அவருக்கு எங்களுடைய குடும்பமே நாங்கள் எல்லோரும் அவருக்கு நன்றி நடக்கும். எல்லா அரசியல்வாதிகளும் அனுசரித்து அன்பாக படக்கூடிய ஒருவரை இந்திய நாட்டுடைய வைஸ் பிரசிடண்டாக நியமித்துக்கு நான் நன்றி தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். தமிழ் என்று கூறக்கூடிய தமிழகத்துடைய இருக்கக்கூடிய ஆட்சியில் இருக்கக்கூடியவர்களும் தமிழன் என்ற முறையில் பாராட்டக்கூடிய நல்ல ஒரு மனிதர். எல்லோராலும் எந்த கட்சியாலும் பாராட்டக்கூடியவர்களுக்கு இவர்கள் வாக்களிக்க வேண்டும். மோடி இருக்க வரைக்கும் ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. அதனால நான் அதை சொல்றேன், எல்லோரும் ஏடிஎம்கே போட்டுருவாங்க, ரஜித் சுபா இருக்காங்க.
The DMK at the moment is in a Catch-22 situation. It won't be easy for them to oppose CP Radhakrishnan given the fact that he hails from a dominant Gounder community in Tamil Nadu, number one. And number two, he's a Pachai Tamilan, which is a true blue Tamil. But it won't be easy for DMK to support CP Radhakrishnan either, given the fact that he hails from RSS ideology. He is the dyed-in-the-wool RSS person. So that will make it even more difficult for the DMK to also back him, because this is not going to sit well with other allies of DMK in the India bloc. The Congress and the left parties are not really going to be okay with DMK supporting an RSS and a BJP-backed person just because he's a Tamilian. So this is going to be a Catch-22 kind of situation for the DMK. Very, very interesting times ahead on September 9th when the vice presidential elections is going to be held. If we do take a look at the numbers, it looks like NDA has a comfortable margin compared to other parties. They do have the required 392 mark. But looking at the overall politics of it, very, very interesting times ahead to really watch which side the DMK is going to pick and how they are going to manage the situation without hurting the sentiments of Tamilians and also preserving their identity as a staunch Tamil supporter. With camera person Daniel, Anaga Keshav reporting for India Today from Tiruchi.
संसदीय बोर्ड की बैठक में जिसका नेतृत्व हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की उपस्थिति में हुआ, उनके नेतृत्व में ये बैठक हुई। सभी पहलुओं पर चर्चा हुई और नामों पर विस्तृत रूप से जो पार्टी में एक्सरसाइज हुई थी, उन सारे एक्सरसाइज के बारे में डेलिब्रेशन हुआ, सभी के साथ चर्चा हुई, सुझाव मांगे गए और उसके बाद फिर ये तय हुआ कि हमारे उपराष्ट्रपति के प्रत्याशी के रूप में हमारे महाराष्ट्र के राज्यपाल श्री CP राधाकृष्णन जी, चंद्रपुरम पुन्नास्वामी राधाकृष्णन जी, उनको हम NDA का प्रत्याशी बनाएंगे और वो NDA के प्रत्याशी के रूप में रहेंगे.
So do you think CP Radhakrishnan would be a good vice president?
He will abide by their voices. He will be a sincere servant of BJP. What happened to the last former vice president who had resigned? They are searching for him. They don't know where he is. Poor CP Radhakrishnan, let him not get caught into like that.
India bloc is divided over the NDA's vice president pick. The Congress and the DMK have opposed the nomination, some calling him an RSS man, others a slave of the BJP. Sources say multiple names came up at the India Alliance meeting for the vice president. DMK suggesting MP Tiruchi Siva and Tiruchi Siva and former ISRO scientist Annadurai. However, Shiv Sena has openly backed the NDA's choice for the vice president.
அனைத்து நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர்களும் கட்சி பேதமின்றி சிபி ராதாகிருஷ்ணனை ஆதரித்து அவரை வெற்றி பெற செய்ய வேண்டுமாய் அன்போடு நேரத்தில் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். இன்றைக்கு தமிழகத்திற்கு ஒரு நல்ல வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கிறது.
Sir, one of your state persons has been nominated as the NDA vice president candidate. How do you see this? Is the Congress and the DMK willing to support CP Radhakrishnan's candidature?
We all know that Mr. CP Radhakrishnan has a long career and he has been an RSS man from the beginning, and he was a BJP MLA MP and then BJP president of the state of Tamil Nadu. Regarding his background, he's from RSS. That's the most important thing for me. And because we fight against, day and night, we are fighting against an ideology which is being spread by RSS. And, regarding the take of the Congress decision and the DMK decision, today and tomorrow, any time the India Alliance leaders are meeting, Karge Saab is going to call a meeting of the India Alliance leaders, and the India Alliance leaders will decide how to go about it. Whatever the India Alliance leader the decision is there, we will all be with that decision.
India Alliance leaders have had few discussions on this matter, and I'm expecting that there would be a consensus and we would hear the discussion made public very soon.
उपराष्ट्रपति तो जगह खाली है और उसके बाद बनना ही था. एक उपराष्ट्रपति थे यहाँ, वो कहाँ हैं? नए बन जाएंगे, अच्छी बात है. अभी क्या फैसला लेंगे हम लोग वो अलग बात है. बैठ करके फैसला लेंगे हम लोग भी.
Well, after more than 2 years with Jagdeep Dhankar, the BJP has chosen a contrasting successor. NDA picking CP Radhakrishnan as its vice president nominee. Listen in to this report to get a sense of how he could be influential.
The NDA's vice presidential nominee, veteran leader CP Radhakrishnan, has made his name through his grassroots connect and long-standing service to the party. Radhakrishnan brings both experience and ideological depth to the table. But the man behind the NDA nomination has had a decades-long political profile in the making. CP Radhakrishnan was born in Tamil Nadu's Tirupur and belongs to the OBC community. He began his public life as an RSS Swayamsevak and joined the Jan Sangh in 1974. A close aide of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he then served as a two-time Lok Sabha MP from Coimbatore. Radhakrishnan then served as the Tamil Nadu BJP president from 2004 to 2007, and during that tenure, he rose to prominence through a 93-day, 19,000-kilometer Rath Yatra that he led for issues such as interlinking of rivers, anti-terrorism, and eradication of untouchability. Known for his organizational acumen and grassroots connect, he later moved to gubernatorial roles, having served as the governor of Jharkhand and Telangana before being appointed as the governor of Maharashtra. With his deep ideological roots, pan-India administrative experience, and strong southern credentials, CP Radhakrishnan's nomination is being seen both as a political signal and as a strategic move. And now, the numbers game positions this seasoned leader from Tamil Nadu as a clear favourite in the vice presidential polls. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, more news coming in at this point in time. Let's take a look at these developments. Has got to do with Rajnath Singh's big attack on disruptors during Shuk's debate. Rajnath Singh slams massive ruckus, calls it unfortunate. Opposition undermining India's glowing space legacy. Opposition must rise above parties and politics is what the defense minister has said. Remember, there was massive ruckus when there was an attempted discussion essentially on the work that has been done over the last few weeks and months by Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla. When he travelled to space and was there for 18 days, carried out 7 experiments. He's back in the country in the national capital meeting with Prime Minister Modi. It was decided that there would be a discussion on the kind of work that he's done. Remember, he's the second man in space in 41 long years. And that is a discussion that was to happen in Lok Sabha today. However, there was ruckus that was seen. The Minister of Science also, in fact, stood up and denounced the opposition and criticized them for shouting slogans and creating ruckus when this discussion was underway. We have the Defence Minister of the country, Rajnath Singh, now registering a protest with the opposition. Piyush Mishra has got more details on that story. The government obviously going after the opposition, saying that, at least on this matter, political differences should have been kept aside.
That's right, Siva, and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has gone on to say that a disruption should not have happened because it was a great achievement of the country where Shubhanshu Shukla has also made history. It's a historic achievement. Remember that when the special discussion on the safe return and the historical achievement of Shubhanshu Shukla was initiated by Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is also Union Minister for Earth and Sciences and also for Space. At that time, we saw the entire opposition bloc and India bloc, they came there near the well and they started raising slogans on the issue of SIR. The issue of SIR is the issue which the opposition has been raising since day one of monsoon session, and because of the continuous disruption, the parliament is not functioning. But the government had already listed the special discussion on Exhume 4 mission yesterday itself, and it had requested today in the morning also to all the opposition political parties to let the discussion take place and participate in this in the manner in which they did during the Operation Sindoor, but it did not happen, and that's why we are now seeing our Defence Minister Rajnath Singh coming out and calling it unfortunate to the disruptions those were caused by various political parties from the opposition. Because of the continuous disruption, we also saw House had to be adjourned for the day, and that's what Rajnath Singh is also saying, that it was a huge achievement at the part of Indian space mission, but the discussion could not take place because of the continuous disruption.
All right, I will leave it at that for the moment. Piyush Mishra getting us up to speed with those details. The Defence Minister criticizing the opposition for the same. The war between the opposition and the Election Commission has escalated. Sources have told India Today that the opposition is now mulling to impeach the Chief Election Commissioner, Gyanesh Kumar, but the opposition is also going to be falling short of the numbers if they choose to do so. The motion is required to be passed by 2/3 majority in both houses of parliament. And this comes after the CEC launched a series of sharp rebuttals against recent allegations of vote chori. The EC dared Rahul Gandhi to show sabut or issue an apology over his vote chori claims. The poll panel asserted press conferences are insufficient, demanding credible evidence within 7 days. Following this, the Congress party accused the Election Commissioner of displaying blatant partisanship and claimed that the CEC seemed to be speaking like a BJP spokesperson. Earlier, Rahul Gandhi doubled down on his claims, accusing the Election Commission of being the BJP's election chori branch yet again in Bihar as he kick-started his Voter Adhikar Yatra. The Congress MP asserted that he is not scared of the Prime Minister, the Home Minister or the Election Commission, and claimed that the SIR process is not about revising but deleting voter rolls.
कल जो प्रेस वार्तालाप हमने देखा चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर का, जिसमें उनको अपने चुनाव आयोग की कमजोरियां बतानी थी और विपक्ष के जायज सवालों का उत्तर देना था, उत्तर देने के बावजूद या उत्तर देने के विपरीत उन्होंने कल अपने प्रेस वार्तालाप में राजनीतिक दलों पर सवाल उठाया और एक प्रकार से राजनीतिक दलों पर आक्रमण किया।